Hi. This is going to be my overnight bag in the woods with a little bit of adaptation of food. It could be 2 or 3 days for a bug out bag situation or get out bag or whatever. So, but this is what I have to grab for if anything goes wrong and I have to get out of the house. So I'm going to start on the outside of the bag and work my way in. On the out here is my lantern, which I do have a little tent in here. I'll be hanging up inside my tent and using it. Use this to read or just to find things in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping. It's a nice little... I forgot what the name brand was on these things, but there's even an SOS. But this isn't the name brand one, this is the generic one, which seems to work just fine. So paid 10 instead of 20 for the name brand. Here I have it's a finish knife. It's made almost exactly like a Mora, but it is I can't even read it. It has a 90-degree spine, which Moras normally don't when they come, so this one can strike a fire rod. It's got a little thinner blade than a Mora too, but the same Scandi grind and awesome for wood carving and stuff, and it's really light, so I like that too. For my sleeping pad, I have a Z-Rest. I'm sure most people have seen these. Pretty popular. Lots of people carry these. They work well. They come. And then I have a little tiny one too for my butt. If I just want to sit down or kneel down, start a fire, or sit down and eat. A little mini one. This was a little tiny Handex gifted to me by my wife for my birthday. It's a really small hatchet, but should be able to get a little bit of campfire wood stuff done. And it's also got a cord cutter in the back here, which is nice. So, and this is really light too, so because it's so small that I might as well take it with, you know. This would be for my main wood processing. Anything bigger than, 2 or 3 inch log, that's what I'm going to be looking for most of my camp wood, and that will get through a 2 or 3 inch piece of branch. This is wet wipes for bathroom situations. This is an emergency Mylar bag for extra shelter or warmth or just extra anything. Quick dry, one of these nice towels, camping towels, just like a hand towel. I can use this to wash dishes or do whatever. Oh, got some hand sanitizer on there. Then on the side of my hip strap of the bag, I have a little pouch which I'm right now just has a lighter and some super glue. But this pouch will contain some snare wire in there and more super glue. This pouch will have even a guitar pick. Woohoo! I don't think I'm going to take my guitar to next time I go out, but it was a real ditch, and I didn't think I was ever coming back to the house. I might possibly grab the guitar. I don't know, but this will be filled with granola bars and trail mix and stuff like that when I do eventually go out and hit the road. Here's, a lot of people have seen this before. This is the 5x7 Walmart blue tarp for more. This has got shop cord, Kevlar cordage, and 300 pound paracord with a lighter. It's a spool tool with a bunch of different kinds of cordage on it. 2 squeeze bags for my filter in my Renovo. That's going to be my main filter. I broke the plastic that holds the cap on, so the cap is duct tape on, but I can take the cap off, screw the Renovo onto the bag. Oops. This is coming apart a bit. I'm gonna have to do some surgery on this, but I will squeeze the water through the filter and into my main drinking vessel, which is this 1 liter. And then this is my ramen noodle size eating cup. In this bag there's also some zip ties. What else is over here? Tent stakes and tent poles. And here's a electronic glow stick. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's glowing red right now. So, alright, now to the inside. The top is going to have my electronics, which are not going to be in here until I'm still using them, but there's going to be a nook so I can read, possibly a tablet, my cell phone, charging cords, maybe solar charger and cords, and the cell phone, e-reader, and tablet, and solar charger. Yep. So that will be all that's in the top. And here, top is my rain jacket. This is a North Face. Says it's a double XL. thing was over like $200. I can't believe it. But it's tacked on pretty small, size of a fist maybe, and it works. It keeps rain out. It's got pit zips and everything, so it's really quality, probably the highest quality piece of gear I have in here. Extra wool socks, Marvel Avengers cotton shirt to sleep in, ex officio boxers, long sleeve, synthetic long sleeve top, and then the other gift my wife gave me for my birthday 2 days ago was this cooler. This little Coleman cooler. And from here on the top here I have a couple sporks, green one and red one, salt and pepper, orange paracord, and tinfoil, peanut butter in here. This is my grabber blanket, the green and silver. This can be used for ground cloth or cover or wrap up in anything. This is my brew kit. So this is what I would brew my stuff in. I would use this as a stove. Here's some fuel tablets. There's also tablets in here to heat up the water. This is a bunch of everything from really good Starbucks to Taster's Nasty. A bunch of coffee in here. It'll last me for a couple, I don't know, at least a week or two. But don't plan on being gone that long, because for granola, I've got 2 breakfasts. I usually eat 2 at a time, so two granola breakfasts. This is a natural food all-in-one protein greens energy drink thing mix that I ordered online. That's supposed to be really healthy, so I'm gonna try that out and see if it's any good. Some tuna for protein, chocolate to put in some of my coffee to make it taste better, ramen, it's always good, and a little bag of rice. This is also gonna have carrots and spinach and low fat ranch dressing just to get some vegetables, because they'll stay nice. If I put them in a plastic thing and put them inside this cooler, they'll stay good. That's what kind of the whole purpose of the cooler is. So there will be carrot sticks and spinach and ranch in there. And that should stay good for at least, it said 24 hours to keep things cold. This little plastic Walmart bag is my tent. And the very last thing on here, in here, is my Marmot 15-degree Trussels synthetic bag. It's pretty big, but it can get wet. It's pretty bulletproof, so I like that. You know, it's 4 pounds. It's heavy. It's big. It's synthetic, but it can get wet, and it's not going to get snagged. And I just feel like I can be rough with it, and some of those down bags look like they're just like made out of like paper tissue, and they would just fall apart or rip, or if they got wet, just destroyed easily. This thing looks like it can handle World War III, so I'm liking my Marmot for now. I'm looking for something a little that's going to pack down a little bit smaller for summer, but this was going to have to work for now. If I have to, I can keep the side of it open to get some air. On my front strap here, I have Streamlight Stylus Pro. And then in my cooler there's my little Possibles pouch, and in here I have some bug spray, triple antibiotic ointment, toothbrusher, fire starters, ferro rod, another lighter, a bunch of water purification tablets, a whistle, and a lock. I do have a little mirror somewhere too, and might as well throw this in here too. So monocle, like binoculars, but just one of them. And that should, I mean, depending on food, I mean, 2 days breakfast, Sunkist and ramen would get me through one night. Probably, and the peanut butter easily would get me through, I mean, 2 more. I mean, that's at least 3 days. Probably maybe 4 of food. So I'm gonna be set as long as I can get back to more water to filter through this for this thing. Might have to work on getting a new filter though. I didn't notice that the Vernova had a crack in it, so that's kind of disappointing. But the flow on it was really slow anyways, so I have to work on. I was kind of hoping to upgrade on that anyways. Something a little bit more flow that goes a little bit faster. But that's everything I was going to bring for my overnighter up to 3 days. It'd pretty much be the same stuff. I think I'd be alright. Just add the electronics, and I won't die from boredom, and I'll be alright. So, thanks for watching, and have a good day. Peace.